Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the video a little bit differently. I want to pause here and give you two important things to note. The first, Cedar Creek Falls Trail. There is a permit required. I will talk more about this after the trail video. Second thing, the trail video mainly starts at the actual falls and reflects the trail back to the car. I just want to make that distinction before we jump into the trail video. So let's do that now, and then we'll come back and talk about everything you need to know to have a fun and safe trip out to Cedar Creek. I have strategically been waiting for rain to go visit this location, and I want to show you guys what these places look like. I want to say at their prime, almost their prime. There could always be more rain, but it was really nice to see this place with water because that does not happen very often. Let's jump into those details and then we'll talk more about the waterfall. Cedar Creek Falls, permit required, is a 5.6 mile out and back trail located near Ramona. Generally considered a challenging route, it's not. It takes an average of 3 hours to complete, true. This is a very popular area for camping, hiking, and trail running. You'll encounter usually a lot of other people on this trail. The trail is open year-round and is beautiful to visit anytime. Iffy. Dogs are welcome, but must be on leash. So I will say dogs yes, kids yes. However, at the very end, it gets a little rocky. So I have a bigger dog. She was able to climb some boulders, but just something to consider if you have a dog that maybe has previous injuries. Let's jump into how to get here. So there is a Cedar Creek Falls trailhead. It's off Ramona Oaks Road. You'll go into this little residential area. And then you'll notice a trailhead, you'll notice a parking area, both parking lot and then off to the side. You'll notice bathrooms, everything you need to just make sure you have a good trip. This is definitely outdated because right now, if you come to this trailhead, this is paved, there's an actual parking lot, there's bathrooms. I'll show a little bit of my footage here, but this in Google Maps is absolutely outdated. So don't trust what you see here, but you can see the trailhead start right around there. At the start of the trailhead, there is usually a ranger set up checking permits. The permit is $6. Again, this trail is very cleaned up, it's very well maintained. It has the areas blocked off where it needs to be blocked off to let some of the vegetation grow back. It's just overall a maintained trail with bathrooms, with the parking lot, and part of your permit fee, which is $6 per group, is to help support this cleanup work and this maintenance work. So please do your part. Can you get away with it? Probably, right? As with many things in life, but it's $6 per group. Do your part, pay the permit, give back to these places that we take so much from. I'll leave it at that. Let's jump into trail details and everything else you need to know. So the biggest thing that I'm gonna tell you off the bat here is that there are a lot of people, especially in the warmer months of the year, that extremely underestimate this trail. And the reason why is because as a typical Waterfall San Diego hike, you go down first to see the waterfall. So what happens most of the time is people show up, it's all downhill, this is great, this is easy, I only brought 10 ounces of water. You get down there, the sun starts to get a little bit higher, it gets warm, and then on the way back, it's a sharp incline, right? It's 1,000 feet. Can be challenging for some folks, especially when you're at 80, 90 degree weather. Your dogs will struggle if it's very hot. But again, people underestimate it. They don't take a lot of water. They burn a lot of energy down, jumping around the rocks, maybe swimming. And then on the way back, man, people just start to really struggle getting back to the trailhead. So please keep in mind that the way back is the hardest part of this trail. There are some areas around here, probably where the ones, first bench, yeah, there's some benches where you can stop, sit down, take a break, hopefully get some shade from the sun. Again, very well-maintained trail, and that was one of my favorite things about visiting this trail, is just how upkept it is. Again, you'll start, it's pretty easy, all downhill, really pretty views of some of the hills and peaks around the area. Once you get to where the water is, down here, at least this time of year, where we've had some rain, I crossed 2 different streams. It was these 2 right here, between 4 and 5. Carry the dog over, no big deal. And then really this part here is all kind of rocky to get to the actual falls. The falls themselves are beautiful. I always see people swimming in the water and stuff like that. I've done this hike probably 4 or 5 times now. 2 of those visits, I've seen snakes swimming in that water. So if you want to jump in, do your thing. But anytime somebody asks me, like, did you get the... Absolutely the not. That covers everything you need to know. Feel free to drop any questions, comments down below. Would love to hear about your experience hiking this trail. And I'll see you next week.